Chapter 3: Fashioning a New Society. By the 12th century, Europe had become hierarchical and implemented traditional societal institutions. The Catholic Church and noblemen ruled over the land by offering their protection to those who paid taxes. In medieval times, social problems and needs were handled by the families and churches. This responsibility will shift later to the government to provide assistance to people in poverty, as the end of feudalism comes to Europe. As feudalism unravels, people become more independent, wanting careers of their own, not having to rely on noblemen to protect them. This yearning for freedom comes with the revolution of Protestant religion. As the shift of control happens, we see a lot of good and bad policies come out. One, however, makes it on both lists: the Elizabeth Poor Act of 1601. This act assigned welfare roles to local churches. When churches could not provide needs, governments would step in. But this law also denied civil liberties to people living in poverty, hence why it is on both lists. When the colonies were first being founded, they carried over a lot of the policies that were common in Europe. Their government was hierarchical in nature, and life as a settler was tightly regulated, leading to revolution. However, they did sell land to their people and planned to expand west, which brought in a new wave of policies. In America, they established workhouses, which were living arrangements for people who could not support themselves. However, these services were not extended to everyone, excluding African Americans and immigrants. Looking closely at vulnerable populations, we can see that in medieval times, women lived within limits set by the male counterparts, and in the Declaration of Independence, women are not even mentioned. The exclusion and poor treatment of Native Americans by Columbus and his people would only set the scene for how much race would play a part in our world. We see this play out time and time again with the inhumane treatment of African Americans throughout history, whether in Roman times or in the New World. These populations continue to be victimized by others. Learning about how policies have changed and adapted over time can help to make better informed decisions to the contemporary era.
Created using Powtoon.